Another basic drawing or basic CAD command is rectangle command. This again is on the CAD tab, and it's the rectangle option. Now it's going to create a line string, pretty much like creating a line string, but it's actually going to make a rectangle or a square. So you do the same thing, you would give it a name, so maybe we call this a building, and we give it a layer in an elevation, maybe it's 500 foot for the finished floor, and then we put in a corner point for our northing and easting. So maybe we go ahead and we tell it that it's at 3,000 comma 5,000, and then for point number 2 we can key that in as well, or just pick a point, or again by right clicking you're going to get a series of snaps where you could go to the opposite corner. So this is, I started with my lower left corner and I can go to my upper right corner, or I could start with the upper right and work my way to the lower left depending on how I want to do this. But there is an option here called X delta Y, and you can see here the reference point is 3,000 5,000, which is the point we started, and my northing distance and my easting distance can be entered in. So if this is going to be a 500 by 500 foot building, I could type in 500 and then tab and do 500 for the easting. And when I click OK to that, basically it adds that value to those points. And when I click apply, you'll see that it draws in that rectangle at a 500 by 500 foot interval. And again, if you take a look at it in as the properties, it'll show that it's a CAD polyline, and you can change the elevation because it's constant. But if you then go in and edit it, now it becomes a line string, and you can edit it like any other normal line string in Business Center.